5 years ago, owner of the company Subfossil Oak found amazing trees underground when they were digging basement for some buildings. And they were very curious how interesting this wood was. It was black, it was smooth trunks, and it didn't burn. They were extremely excited. What is this wood? What is it made from? How come it doesn't burn? So they sent samples of the tree to laboratories from around the world. And the results from the laboratories came really exciting, because these trees, this wood, is actually 6,500 years old. In theory, it looked like that 6,500 years ago there was a forest growing in Czech Republic, and these very ancient old oak trees, they were actually covered by the river, by gravel and by flooding. And this whole forest of almost 1,000 trees was found 6,500 years later. And these trees and trunks and this material is actually still not fully fossilized. It's only carbonized, and it's still organic material. That's why it's amazing evidence of how the environment looked like 6,500 years ago. These trees are black because they actually, during the 6,500 years, without the access to oxygen, the water entered the wood, and minerals from the water stayed in the wood. That's why the wood doesn't burn, and that's why it's full of minerals, but still a lot of organic matter stayed in the wood. This wood is not only good for scientific research, but it's amazing material for sculpture making, and it's also amazing material for high-end luxury furniture. That's why famous artists decided to use this material to create their sculptures. For example, the most famous Czech sculptor, Mr. Vlastimil Beranek, created especially for Expo 3-meter high sculpture from this wood. So we can say on Expo there is a sculpture from one of the most famous Czech artists, and the sculpture is 6,500 years old. The sculpture from Vlastimil Beranek is on the roof of the Czech pavilion, and you can see it from a very, very long distance. It's a very rare sculpture also by this shape, because it's called black bone, and it's actually reminiscent to the findings which were found along with these trees. Here I'm holding a sculpture made by another famous artist from Czech Republic, Mr. Jaroslav Prošek, and he actually made a sculpture from this ancient wood. As you can see, it is still wood, it's organic, and it preserves a perfect aesthetic qualities which the artists love about this wood. We are talking about almost mahogany appearance. Mahogany is super rare wood and not available anymore, and it's a comparison with this wood same way, because artists love to create from this amazing wood. This forest of ancient trees is so rare that Czech Republic, in cooperation with company Subfossil Oak, decided to bring few of these trees to Dubai and display them on the Expo 2020.